everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Beasley. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Duran hits another look, and he sinks the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Lillard outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. From 11 feet away, Cunningham gets the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now here's Beasley. Back to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Detroit with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Thompson kicks to Stewart. A second chance effort. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
Always keeping an eye out for rebounding opportunities. Thompson, just a rookie, but already showing some experience.
Now, here's Lillard. Last game he had 28 points. Off target from outside. Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons score.
Some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
And they get it. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shots good by Duran.
Oh, great ball movement there.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lillard scanning the floor. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Ivy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the hope is that Ivy in the offseason attacked his free throw shooting. This has been a weak spot in this game.
And Ivy drops them both. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Cunningham for 3. It's good from long range. Cunningham's got 7.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the court for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Here's Ivy. And it's off the back rim. No good.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 11-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
There it goes. Oh, what a move! Giannis!
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That will be a Pistons.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
And the Pistons making a change here. Grimes is checked in. That's a 2 from Lillard. Misses the jumper.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Lillard with the bucket.
And that's been Lillard's forte ever since breaking into the league.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Detroit leading by 8. Thompson looking for an opening. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Thompson passes to Duren. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Sasser gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this.
Thanks, guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They're going to work in the paint.
And that does it for our halftime show.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duran in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit right now. The pass to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks trail by 9. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really, compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Team second.
Cunningham against Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys. How mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
And he's good on the second. Bucks trail by 8. Lillard outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break, Milwaukee. There's Giannis with the slam.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
And you look at Lillard, he's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our... Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Cunningham, plenty of space. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Cunningham's got 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lillard outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
That possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Fades away. The rebound by the Bucks.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Cunningham. Great D that time for Middleton.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Thompson finds Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
He does a lot of damage inside with that quickness and athleticism. Ivy's too agile for low post defenders to react.
Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. The shot will not fall. Here's Ivy. The shot off that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
5. Come on. Let's close this fourth. Let's close it. Gotta pick this.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Three-pointer. Wiseman with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Medu, that 3 off the mark. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. There's the lob. That's Kumbo.
Giannis can shoulder any load. He's doing it here.
And, well, Detroit shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Sasser, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Sasser, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Lillard. Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Throw good, Damian Lillard.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Sasser by Lillard. And the rejection by Giannis. Lillard outside. There's 1:38 left in the game. There's the lob at Kumbo.
More and more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so very calm in that one.
Here's Sasser. The trade bangs home the trifecta. Sasser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Pistons trail by 5. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Grimes. Good D by Lopez. And they go to the intentional foul. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Second personal foul. Team second. Substitution on the court.
Here's Giannis. Here is Lillard. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Cade Cunningham. First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Lillard. Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his third foul of the game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.
See you next time.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Damian. This game went back and forth. What happened in the second half?
They started off the game really well, and we expected that. So we just had to weather that storm. Keep our composure and understand what it took to take over the game. And we matched that. And it was who was going to come out and have a better start to the third. And we knew it wasn't going to be about offense. We knew it was going to be about defense. So we turned it up on the defensive end, and I thought that was where we separated ourselves.
That was the difference tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.